Investigations, restrictions and criticism have cornered the major Israeli cyber surveillance company, the NSO Group. Scrutiny heightened after a global alliance of news outlets reported that governments have been using its technology to target journalists, dissidents and even high-profile politicians. The German Chancellor has called for more restrictions, and as I speak, the French President is chairing an urgent national security meeting on the Pegasus spyware. Meanwhile, NSO has been denying all the media investigations and has vowed for a thorough investigation on its own. Amid all this, WION has now travelled to the NSO headquarters in Tel Aviv to find out more on the ongoing spyware controversy.
WION was the first Indian media channel to cover a ground report outside the headquarters of NSO Group over allegations of misuse of its spyware. And now here we are in July 2021, claims have surfaced that the company's technology has been used by governments across the world to target politicians, journalists and others, including in India. So I'm heading back there again. So I'm heading to a place in central Israel called Herzliya, where there's a significant high-tech hub of businesses there, some of whom are in the cybersecurity industry. And we will see how easy it is to find NSO Group.
Indeed, just last month, the company released a transparency and responsibility report saying it marked a historic first foray by a significant industry leader into the public conversation about the interplay between public safety and security and the preservation and protection of human rights. NSO Group founder and CEO Herzliya says that this report illustrates how NSO Group strives to guarantee that its products are used as intended, safely, effectively and ethically, and says that when the company does find instances of misuse, as in the recent past, it has shut down customers' access to its systems, losing $300 million of contracts in the process. NSO also says it has created a list of over 55 countries to which it will not sell cyber intelligence products for reasons such as human rights, corruption and regulatory restrictions. It says that 15% of potential new business opportunities for Pegasus were rejected over human rights concerns in the past year alone, and that it consults with external advisors who are experienced human rights practitioners, such as Cherie Blair at Omnia Strategy, who is the wife of former British PM Tony Blair.
In response to all the allegations, NSO has issued statements saying enough is enough, and that the claims are so outrageous and far from reality that NSO is considering a defamation lawsuit. It emphasises that the company sells its technology solely to law enforcement and intelligence agencies of vetted governments for the sole purpose of saving lives through preventing crime and terror acts.
NSO says the list of names reported in the media is not a list of targets or potential targets of Pegasus. The numbers in the list are not related to NSO Group. Any claim that a name in the list is necessarily related to a Pegasus target or Pegasus potential target is erroneous and false. NSO does not operate the system, nor does it have access to the data of its customers, yet they are obligated to provide NSO with such information under investigations. NSO will thoroughly investigate any credible proof of misuse of its technologies, as it always had, and will shut down the system where necessary.
According to sources, the Israeli government is said to be taking the matter very seriously. It has apparently formed a senior ministerial team to deal with the allegations. In the meantime, NSO says it will faithfully execute its mission undeterred, despite continued attempts to discredit it on, quote, false grounds. This is Jodie Cohen outside NSO HQ in Herzliya, Israel for WION World is One.
WION World is One is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.